trying to catch up.
Get that little toe tap,
yeah.
Right? His heels up in the air, but
high. There's a pitch that he thought he should have hit, and it was elevated in the zone. I was actually impressed he fouled it off.
He hit Rob Drake with it. Alexei Ramirez.
14. Goes down this time. Stassi will apply the tag if Beltre decides to run. They're kind of at the stare down. And who wins?
I like it, Max. Stay with it. Stay with it.
Beltre just standing at home plate as Beltre will now give himself
8-2 in Houston. That's foul. But he moved in the bullpen. Spencer Patton, newest member of the group, saying, I could have ended up on the DL. Thanks, guys. The first. Oh, my goodness.
And Carlos Gomez is hit by that pitch.
It was embarrassing to say the least, and especially when Peter Gammons is shoulder to shoulder with you, as Segura is slow to leave and now does. There's out number 2.
And Contreras hits it on the ground to Arenado, who applies the tag, or the hug, if you will. Hug, but I was surprised there was no attempt at turning a double play.
It's bias.
What? I mean, that's a Chicago Bears tackle.
So Arenado applies the tag and then tried.
Elvis Andrus, they're on the same team.
That last half inning ended. We were talking earlier about Wilson Contreras. He lets it go. He lets it go. Steams one down there. Anthony about 102, and Anthony's like, okay. a little bit for you as well.
And in the gap to left center field.
You gotta go.
He's on his horse. Here's Altuve. He trips around second base, and he has to hold up there. He was going for 3.
Oh, you do that yesterday, Altuve. It was you were trying to get a triple for hitting for the cycle. Flying around the bases. With the stumbles there. Going to get in there easily for a triple with that speed, but still in scoring position for Albert Pujols. Yeah.
Break them up.
Oh, that one's hammered. Deep left field. And go home. Get out of here. See you later. All it takes is one. And they're in.
Well, you just love to see it when it's for the good guys.
High pop, and this one's headed toward the catwalk. I think
it's up there.
It hit it. Did it
no.
hit it? Never came down, did it? It's up there. I think
it's stuck.
Up there.
It's stuck.
Lindor, the sky is falling.
Well, he was. Trout calls timeout. He thought it.
Down with you and say, hey, look, how you going with this guy's name? And I'll write it phonetically, but then that's no guarantee it's going to come out that way.
You know, in particular with the Latin-born players. Giordano thought he was being charged for a moment there. He didn't see Drew.
And a swing and a line drive left center. That's going to be off the wall. Puig on his way to second. Going to be a play, and he is out. As Puig tried to avoid it. What a throw from Schwarber.
Ball 1 to Russell. 6-1 Cubs. A curtain call that was not requested. I love it. That's maybe a first.
Have been busy out in the field. Carlos Carrasco and Trevor Bauer have been busy
doing something for the one and only Jose Ramirez, who's had a big day today as you see this baseball. You said you needed color, guys? Well, color is now a part.
Had an article in the beginning of the season in the Players Tribune about let's do this together, Cleveland. You want to help bring the fans closer and like get them involved with what the team's doing and how the players are feeling and stuff. That's a good thing.
Well, look at that. The artwork continues.
He's rehearsing just in case he made the play. He's staying with it. Double pump.
Oh, I love it. That's fun.
It's like a Globetrotters routine or something.
2 balls and 1 strike.
That's the important part with Pedro. Taping his mouth shut.
And this is the only way you could possibly keep him quiet or in one spot for any longer than a minute.
Phillies long wait for Eduardo Rodriguez, but he doesn't mind. He now has a 6-run lead. Well, a la Pedro Martinez, it looks like Henry Owens has been taped his mouth. Henry, we've had enough of you. We're going to tape you to the pole.
Gomez, 3-run home run. Slowly hit up the middle. The second, they get one back to first in time for the double play. Handily turned. Jason Kipnis backing away from Odor.
Performance last night.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was obviously an important game for us. You know, playing them, we didn't want to fall any further behind than we already are. But at the, you know, I think they're even better when they're ahead in the count and they're able to kind of hone in on the pitch they want. So almost use that aggressiveness to your advantage. Yeah, I mean, the middle of their lineup with him and
win like that last night does for the ball club.
The rain jacket.
I mean, hopefully it gets us a little bit of momentum and something to build off of.
And there's one player from each team not about to leave the field.
We got ourselves a good old-fashioned standoff going on right here between Barnes and Barrett. Son, it's a hot day. You could probably use a little sunscreen, right? Jerry Blevins coming out providing the sunscreen for Aaron Barrett.
Chris Conway.
Well, the game's about to start, so Aaron Barrett put a helmet on. Just like the base coaches. He's got all night long. And Barrett wins.
Cool. And even though they've lost 6 in a row, trying to get into the mood, get into the spirit, put all that behind them. Today's another day at a chance to.
Right, you beat the Cardinals. Everybody's going to feel like dancing. Well, you hope the Pirates and their pitching staff can settle things down tonight. It just has gotten out of hand the last 2 nights. So, again, you want to lean on Francisco Liriano to take you deep into the ball game. And if you get that kind of offense again, well, that's
costume competition. Yeah, they're breaking out some. Like they're getting ready to knock off a bank or something. A little bowling.
Tell them to take it easy.
1 out.
Beltre's had some leg issues.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. Slow down.
They give and take.
On. Watch him make this call. Look at their intent. Yeah, 100. They take the mask off. They 2 down. The whole thing.
They got the numbers on their sleeves. They got
minor league camp. Drilled deep to left field. There it goes. See ya. A long home run for Castro. 3-1 Yanks. And then it's an in-depth interview, and Castro answers all the questions very politely, as you do with the media.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another standoff on the field tonight. First one since Aaron Barrett won it in Colorado last year. That's Aaron Harang on the left. He's got some catcher's gear on, and we'll see who gets, well, warning track. And Aaron Barrett's right up against his dugout rail. And third base umpire Bruce Dreckman's not liking this.
Yeah, Bruce Dreckman is telling him to get off the field. He's still standing there.
Aaron Barrett is ignoring the umpires. Max Scherzer is ready.
My goodness.
And they're both Sting leaves, and Aaron Barrett's the winner.
And the Nats dugout just went nuts. Barrett is 2-0, folks.